It's another beautiful day in Apatos. Thank you for choosing Denny's Flights. The recompilation is just up ahead. We're approaching the landing zone now.
Alright, look alive. We need to follow up our last operation with something even bigger. For too long have people been waiting for this. Don't be picky. I don't care what you play it on, just get that recompilation on people's screens. Understood? Right then, let's get in there. Multiple hostiles inbound. Just keep running me. I've got this.
Open fire!
You know, for no mods, this is running quite alright. Something tells me we're going to be just fine. There it is. Beat the game. Gun. To show you what happened in that run would be pointless. The Toshiba S50-B-15Q runs the recompilation well enough to beat the game without any malicious springs or treacherous whales. It's the worst laptop. No longer. That means, with one chapter closed behind us, it is time to take Sonic Unleashed to the next step. In this electrifying sequel, we will go beyond a dodgy laptop. We will push this game to the limits of accessibility, into a future of scratching the itch of collecting Sun and Moon medals anytime, anywhere. Are you ready? Because it's time to start playing Sonic Unleashed on your mobile phone. Well, well, well. Look who's back for another run. Welcome everybody to the Denymeister YouTube channel, where today we toss the laptops aside to play on a Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Once one of the most powerful phones in the world, now barely capable of playing Sonic Unleashed. The rules for the run? Same as last time. Beat the game, do it quickly. Now, you may see on the screen that there is a virtual gamepad, but if a controller isn't banned, then why not use one? No. That's not how we do things around here. We need to prove that this game is beatable anytime, anywhere. So if we're not using a Kinect, we're using touch controls. And look, no mods. Where the Toshiba Satellite S50-B-15Q required the low-end mod, the reduced draw distance mod, the Rush Sonic, the Wii Werehog model, and so on. We don't have anything here and are achieving the same, if not better, performance. So the only thing we're changing is the emulator and the in-game settings, of which the former is a Microsoft Windows application emulator called Winlator, or specifically the BIONIC fork of it. All of the settings I changed, of which I will leave down in the description so you can set this up the same way I have. As for the in-game settings, I have everything set to low, the resolution at the original console 720p, and the resolution scale down to 50. There was a big noticeable difference going from 100 down to 50, but going from 50 to anything lower barely made a difference. Plus, we have standards to keep, so we're keeping it at 50. Look at this. It's beautiful, it's crisp, and it doesn't even run that badly. And unlike Xenia, all the ground is in the ground, the buildings are in the buildings, there's no visual hiccups whatsoever. The only downside is the performance obviously still isn't great. But you know how it is. We're used to that. And we've already died. We're also going to have to get very used to that too. Let's see if we can pull off a nice little feature here. And the Bowser blocked me. No. Let's go backwards. Let's try that again. Oh my god, this joystick sucks. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can pull off this feature. Why did it not work? The R2 button barely worked. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Maybe we can't get that feature after all. Let's just keep going. Maybe we can get in the next one. So all we have to do is once you're in the air, homing attack onto the rail and not get it off either. See, this bit runs fine. Okay. Third of the... Maybe not. Here we go. And we've done it. Okay. That's the first neat trick of the run. And we are going to try and pull off as many as possible. Whether or not they will be possible is a different story. I'm far more used to playing the game at 60 FPS thanks to the Xbox. But how bad could it be? Right, first QTE, so RBYA. Nice. I feel like these are going to cause us a wee bit of trouble during this run, to be honest. It may be easy to do QTEs once you have the muscle memory of using an Xbox controller, and we just missed another sun medal. Not good. But using a virtual touchpad? A little bit different. It doesn't help that this, the drift button hardly worked, but that is Windmill Isle Act 2, coming in at 4 minutes 13. Oh. Thus, the playthrough of Sonic Unleashed on my smartphone had begun. A promising start we certainly had. If we dare to compare to the Toshiba S50-B-15Q, it was time for our first night stage. Please be the judge of which runs better, over the delightful murder of these annoying crocs. This is what we'll have to deal with the entire game, so don't get your hopes up too early. Windmill Isle Night was pleasant enough. Aside from some little quirks with the combat, I'm sure I didn't even touch that guy and he's flown halfway across the map. We collected all the medals intended, performed a skip that stopped enemy spawning, aka stopped our phone from slowing to terrible speeds, managed to slip off a pole, and we fell to our death because we missed the M-Hog wear speed. And defeated the Titan with QuickTime events to gain more experience, earning us a 5-minute time, that's good for us. That garnered the level 5 combat and level 3 strength we needed, and it was on to the Tornado. Our next destination? Spagonia, where Tails was eager to reintroduce us to our beloved ally, Professor Pickle. Okay everyone, let's head to the university and see if Professor Pickle is in. What?
Professor Pickle's been kidnapped?
What? Professor Pickle's been kidnapped? No. No. Oh, no. Let's go ask around about the professor. I'm sure somebody knows something. I'll meet you by the town exit. The professor's been kidnapped. Good day to you too, Sir Pickle. Pleasure to see you in your new laboratory. Nice. And Pickle says that Hereford are in the lead! What wonderful news. Thank you, Pickle.
Tails, tell me you're lying. Tell me you're lying, Tails.
Oh no, the unoptimal Pickle drift.
That means Unleashed is going to be ranked number 1.
Oh,
for sure.
Jesus!
Please don't do this to me.
Because I had a strat, and that strat was called the Exploding Pickle, and it was so optimal for me. The Exploding Pickle.
Look how graceful Pickle is.
Everything's fine.
Look how graceful he is.
Oh, isn't he?
I know,
amazing?
right?
No, I can't go on like this. I'm sorry. Guys, come with me. We're going to go find him. Come on, it's time to go. Let's go, Pickle.
Welcome to Spagonia!
The Gaia manuscripts. Limited edition.
No pickle.
I can't find him anywhere. But only one place I can think to turn to next.
He's not here either. Not even God can save Pickle now. Here we are, out in the slums of Spagonia. We're actually playing Sonic Unleashed on a phone, anywhere I want. Isn't that crazy? Although maybe I wish I didn't do this, because it's bloody cold. So this level, Missouri Night, will sort of be a make or break for some of the techniques that we'll be trying in this run. And what I'm saying is, in the last one, the uppercut, on 60 FPS, you can hit a certain level of height. Anything below that, you're not supposed to. Sonic, you slippy beast, get up there. This is doable. This is doable. We can do this. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we've fallen off again. No! Quick, quick. Yes. And there it is. Well, how about that? Some skips are possible. Oh, I can see M-Pire City now. And what? Sonic. Sonic! There we go. No, don't worry about that. No, Chip, get out of the way! Let me go. Thank you, thank you. Let's grab the life, and we're not going to fall for the same thing that happened last time. Oh, I'm slipping! Chip, help me, lad! There we go. Pickle secured. We're getting out of here.
It's about time someone taught the chef.
Well, at the very least, I know it can't get any worse than this. I was cold. I didn't have a coat. We did find Pickle, though. Alright, so... it would be good to just boost through this level, get the job done. But let's try something else. Maybe that fast? No. You! Whoa! 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 M-Speed works. Okay, so I don't really know many M-Speed skips, but that is very cool to know. Nothing like a bit of QSS in a version of the game that QSS actually works. Let's just try to get to grips with the whole QSS on this version. Not really doing too well. But let's see if the drift works. Here we go. Oh, I remember this. Last time we played, the whole level was falling apart. And we even made a postcard out of it. Oh, memories. Okay, 4 minutes 13. Considering we went round the tree for a good length of time, that is pretty good. Look at this Earth. And it's smooth 60 FPS glory. Wow. Well done. Well done, team. Oh no, I've just realised. We're heading into the territory of the whale. Surely he'll have come good now. Oh my god, you have got to be kidding me. At just the mention of his name, he finds a way to kill me. Oh no, I just wonder what he's got in store for me this time.
Whatever it was, Cool Edge started off too good to be true. We blitzed through the opening far too quickly, as the sun medal we needed from some discombobulated snow was robbed from us. Though, in the territory we're in, some might say we got off lightly. The 2D was navigated with precision. We survived an encounter with a spring, always a good sign, and despite a knock to the head,
We passed through the first bobsled smoothly. It was only as we got closer to the whale's personal waters did things go south. Damage. Whoa! Okay, maybe not. Was this where it all started to fall apart? Okay, that's not the button I thought I pressed, but here we go. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You'll do this properly, won't you? It is so good to see you again, my friend, and I'm glad you're doing well. Alaska is treating me well right now, apart from the whole drowning thing. For a phone port of Sonic Unleashed, sub 4 minutes Alaska, I'm quite happy with. Oh, wait! I've got to try the tree skip. No, go back. No, younger me. You did not have to try the tree skip. Tree! No, what? What? He was on it! Here we are at the most foulest of trees. But perhaps today it will be nice to me. I struggle to get on the tree normally. How on earth do I have a chance of getting on the tree like this? Oh wait, actually, I nearly made it. Back to the stairs. I will get this. Don't worry. We might be here a while. Oh god, this is really showing how hard it is to use this. Wait! Forget I said anything. Okay. A line of... Go left. There we go. Why does it not... Oh. And ladies and gentlemen, it is as easy as that. Tree skip done. About 2 or 3 minutes wasted. Let me try that again. Get this medal. Sonic, are you dumb? Chip, go away. Go on the wall. Get the medal. Stick an arm out. It's right there. Get the medal. Are you dumb? It's... You know, I would expect this from the whale. I already got it from the tree. But the wall? This is ridiculous. Shit. We don't have the frame of impact on the wall. There we go. Finally, it's done. And by trying to do all of these skips, we've ended up wasting so much time. Lesson learned. Do not engage in parkour during a speedrun. Or trees. Not that I remembered either lesson only a minute later. I can't see it because there's a tree in the way. There's another tree trying to sabotage my gameplay. I can't deal with this. That was a good combo right there. Ow! Confidence was flowing through Rooftop Run Night. The top of the first building is where we evaded those wretched crocs to determine the feasibility of the rolling kick, a move that would allow us to clip through various walls. To my great surprise, it was doable and quite consistent, though tricky to get a hang of on the joystick. By being able to run past nearly every room, how did it go? And we... Yeah, not great. But if I splice all the good clips together, then we have a complete run. We clipped through the fence, fell to the city lower levels, sprang forward for a checkpoint, evaded spawning in the mini-boss before climbing the clock tower as normal. This montage was then at risk, because once reaching the top, I would usually sprint jump across the building onto these lights to reach the other side quickly. But as Sonic has the horizontal leap of the Black Ops dolphin dive in this version, that wasn't an option. I had to get creative. From what I can remember, you can actually clip through this wall. Let us through, please. How far are we falling? Just kill me, please! Okay. There we are. Now all we have to do is get back through And you don't have to actually climb the tower handles. I've never even done that skit before. That's the first time I've ever done that skit. And is it bad that I'm having more success doing this wall skip strategy than I do on Xbox? That's bad, right? I think so. Okay, and let's go and see Pickle now that he is safe and sound back at the university. How are you doing, my boy? I've managed to pinpoint another Gaia temple location. The manuscript suggests a temple lies somewhere in Chun-Nan. You know it, yes. Oh, yes. I know it. Oh, no. Get a Chaos Emerald to that temple, my boy. Oh, Here we are again. Back in Chun-Nan and... Look at this frame rate. Ew. Oh, Wang the impeding. Please impede me, Wang. I don't want to go. Oh, I'm so ready for this. I can't wait what it's got in store for us. What Chun-Nan at night on low frame rate could possibly have in store for us. Do your worst. Now, as I've been having such great success with the shield strats so far, let's see if Chun-Nan will be generous. How did I guess? Generous. Chun-Nan. Oh, don't make me laugh. So if you don't know what's happening here, there's a chance, it's all due to timing really, that when you're trying to go through the wall, on the frame you're supposed to go through the wall, sometimes instead of going out, Sonic will go down. Now, directly below the brick and grass of Chun-Nan, there is water. And water means death. Thankfully, we got through on the third occasion because Hands off the volume. It's not you. It's not your device. It's Chun-Nan. Somehow, by dropping my phone, OBS decided to mute my mic. My keyboard and mouse were far away across the table, and I don't even have a button to mute it. It was only once I had beaten the stage and the boss did I notice. The footage for the infamous EXP glitch I was so looking forward to, of my surprise success and subsequent failure of, is now useless. Indeed, Chun-Nan can. More than it ever has before. It inspired me to do something a little bit different. I wrote a song about my experience. Please excuse the amateur production. It's short, but I think you'll like it. Here's to another disastrous run of Chun-Nan. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why you always gotta ruin my run? Goddamn, Chun-Nan. Why you always gotta ruin my run? Needing 30 medals, searching for a gate key, trying to save the whole world, yet one wants to impede me. Chun-Nan, Chun-Nan. Why you always gotta ruin my run? Climbing through the walls hits the seabed. Stopping by the flowers, getting shot dead. Skip the fights by going up the top. This slippy hog he always wants to drop. Save the whole world, yet one wants to impede me. Goddamn, Chun-Nan. Now it's time we watch him off the day run.
There we go. What the H was that? Hit the spring. I did not think we would be encountering such evil goings I'm mashing this bleeding RB button, right? And it's not doing anything. We hit that checkpoint, didn't we? We smashed into the checkpoint. We hit it, right? Let's get some experience, because you never know, we might be going back to the night stage. Did you just go over the checkpoint again? No! That's actually amazing. Whoa! That was sick! I've never done that so well before. I've done that bit better, though. Oh, just use your feet, mate. Are you dumb? Oh, you snake. Again! Again! Why? Why does he go right? I don't know. Oh, we get to play Chun-Nan again. Yay! Not function. Why are we skidding up waterfalls? There we go. Can one part of this country just work normally, please? Whee! Are you dumb? Oh, just finish the stage. Did you seriously just slide under it? 5 minutes 23. Add on the last run. 10 minutes in Chun-Nan. I want to try that again. You cheeky bugger. Get me out of this wretched country. For good. Another journey through Chun-Nan came to an end. Was it as bad as last time? You decide. But to follow up such peril, Rooftop Run was a welcome break. Except, of course, for being haunted even more by being trolled by balloons. You have redeemed yourself. Oh, that now you appear, just as I walk off the edge and kill myself. Brilliant. The stage functioned just as well as on console. The 2D sections were slick and the rails were fast. Kind of. As there was little trouble, I sacrificed some time at the end to focus on getting as much experience as possible. Thanks to Chun-Nan, we were running low. A miscalculation that would nibble into our speedrun's time later in Alaska. Oh look, the twin needle technique. The twin needle technique! Fraudulent as it may be these days. This boss fight. This boss fight should be relatively easy. Ah, fish! Don't go into 2D already! I need to somehow boost into him while jumping at the same time on this... What? What's going on? What are we doing? Go on, good fish, good fish. Good fish. Let me hit you. Oh, bad fish. Oh, jackpot! And Fishy is down. In a pretty decent time as well, even for a regular run. At a stretch. Decent time at a stretch. The whale, the bird, the fish. All on my side. The Renaissance is now. I saw the medals, but that's beside the point. Now, like Spagonia Night, there is a plethora of skips that we can do with the stage. I really can't tell you how many will be possible playing like this. But I'll give it my best shot. Unfortunately, my best would not be good enough. This was probably the most disappointing level in the run. We could not perform one single skip other than jumping on this barrel. And even that had other ideas. Jump on the barrel. No! The biggest enemies were not the egg fighters, the wizards, or the crocs. It was the beams. The dreaded slippy beams. Something else I would have to be wary about later in the run. Oh. That's quite the beam. Oh, Are you that, mate? That wasn't even an attempt. He just slipped straight off it, as if it was covered in snow. All the enemy rooms were cleared, and it was onto the boss. Do we have any ice? No, we do not. It's gonna make it tricky for this guy. Oh, never mind. Murray helped. There we go. Murray's down. With a heavy heart, I say that Murray is down, I mean. Sorry. And as we visit Pickle, that means we are officially, or maybe not quite officially, halfway through the game. Good day to you too, Pickle. Oh, the journey to find you was so worth it. We'll grab this one, and it's finally... Whoa, don't you dare fall off that cliff. Do not pull a Just Max T.
The entrance stage is easy for some people like me. Never mind, I fell off the platform.
There was one big fail we would want to avoid, however. Our laptop playthrough was plagued by faulty springs, the first of which appeared here at the end of Arid Sands Day. If we could get through this, we had a great chance of surviving the next. To get there, though, required getting shot, crashing into boxes, and my joystick didn't respond. I do hate it when my joystick doesn't respond. Pulling off precision drifts, and seeing the bumpers work for the first time since Missouri. Oh, look at this. Oh, QSS actually working for me. And while I messed up the only M-Speed skip I knew, the spring was right up ahead. We moved Sonic into position, running along the walls of the canyon. He succeeded in making it to the other side. What surely was the biggest threat to our challenge had a glimmer of hope. One spring was defeated. It was time to push on to the next. Only one stage stood in our way. A stage of colossal enemies, multiple skips, and the slippiest of beams. To stand any chance, I would have to understand the country, to become one with M-Pire City. There was only one way I could think of how.
Look at that.
M-Pire City. The most American place in the world. Go on, let's go inside. Do they do chili dogs? Or hero sandwiches? Or cucumber sandwiches? Ooh. Why would Pickle tell us to investigate here? I'm not against it though. I don't know why Pickle would send us here. There's nothing here. Plus the food isn't great. But for that man, I would follow him to the end of the earth. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate what M-Pire City have done here. But they could have at least been called like KFC City or something. I think that would have been much nicer for all of us. Oh, we just slipped off at the end. But that means more ice cream. Nice. Well, we do have to be quite careful. We do only have 3 lives left, and I've just fallen off 3 times in the span of 10 seconds. Oh dear. How on earth am I supposed to do this on a mobile phone? The thing is that all of the people in here right now, right, have probably come from nightclubs, bars, places like that. And we've come to play Sonic Unleashed. I know what I'd rather be doing on my Saturday night. Probably not this. Right, here you go. Oh my god. I've got 1 life left, right? And we're going to use the technique. And if it fails, then I'm out of here. It worked. What a shame. And we shall try and go over these last beams. Four straight ones, yes. Oh dear. And if I have to go back to the start and have to listen to the bells of 64 for another like half an hour, I don't think I'm going to cope. Oh.
This is the part you have to do quickly. So right before the really difficult bit, they put a light. That means you can have infinite attempts. You fancy being here all night? There we go. And M-Pire City night, after 4 or 5 game overs, is done. Yes! On to Skyscraper Scamper Day, the stage we have all been waiting for. Do I try the skip here? Apparently not. Never mind. It seems that the further we get into this country, the worse it runs. I'm sure the other day stages weren't like this. Oh, a blooming beautiful drift though, I must say. Now we must tread extra carefully in this stage. There is a certain enemy at the end. To overcome it would take a miracle. But I think we are capable. And if we can't, then I have a little trick up my sleeve to give us another shot. Round the loop, onto the pads, take out the enemy, stomp down, jump, boost, hit another checkpoint, smash through the glass, Y, X, L, B in that order, and we have hit this guy. Whatever he's good for. He's very far behind us. At the end of this bridge lies that dreaded spring. Prepare yourselves. We're about to hit it one more time. What do we think? Will it work? Will it not work? I don't know. I don't know either way, to be honest. Oh no! Oh no! Oh dearie me. Oh, that spring's done us again! I tell you what, new plan. New plan. Whereas before I said we were still on 50% on the resolution scale, it's time we take it down a notch. 25%. 25%. We have entered the GBA era of Sonic Unleashed. And my god, I'm glad I didn't play the full game on this. This is disgusting. With our settings lowered even further, will we finally have what it takes to overcome the spring and M-Pire City day and proceed with the rest of the game? Yes, we do! We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. After almost a year of being defeated by that spring, we have finally made it past, and we can proceed with the rest of the game. Once I figure out how to not keep dying at the... Whoa. There it is. Why? Responsiveness. It's there. Clarity in my gameplay. It's all I've ever asked for. We missed the moon medal, but what did we gain? We gained a chance, finally, to beat this game on the worst device possible. We did it! Oh my god, we actually did it! And now we can move on. To think, it is probably... I can't even remember when I actually recorded the laptop video. It was uploaded 10 months ago. Probably recorded over a year ago. And that spring has haunted me for that long. No longer. Never before had I been so determined to finish a video game. While I celebrated this victory, the job wasn't done. From here on, the game would permanently be set to 180p resolution, helping produce a sensational run, in our circumstances, of Jungle Joyride Night, gaining us lives, allowing us to perform one single skip, and gaining enough experience to reach strength level 5, the minimum ideally required for the next stage. Though, ideally again, we wouldn't have to throw a single punch. Over 80 moon medals had now been collected. It was on to the cruelest of all night stages, arid sands. But if we played our cards right, there were plenty of skips we could work with. Instead of going straight ahead, I can't believe I'm saying this again, but I'm making Sonic go backwards. Let me reiterate what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make Sonic go backwards. We want to go backwards. There we go. See? That wasn't so hard. To the surprise of absolutely no one, Arid Sands Night was not very friendly. You piss off. The door was opened, the Titans swiftly eliminated, and the gate key obtained in under 10 minutes. Another small achievement, if you forget the game overs. With no clever way through it, the Dark Guardian was defeated in an acceptable 2 minutes. The boss itself was but a side quest. In its arena, we secured our 120th Sun Medal, the exact amount needed to unlock the killer of all 7th generation consoles, Jungle Joyride Day. Oh wait, we begin with sidestepping. That's actually not good. No, that's not good at all. The sidestepping barely works on this. So you're telling me that when I pressed left bumper, he went right? Are you... Do you not know your left from right? Okay, now I can say I'm done. He goes right when you choose left! Why? And why is it in the same spot? No way it happens a third time. It is actually programmed to do that? On the phone? I don't believe it. They've actually turned left and right around. Left. Oh! Oh! Now you go left when you're under pressure. Oh, I see how it is. Great. Oh, you mug. Really? So, not the best start. Well, now that that's out the way, we can get to play the rest of the level. The good part. Whee! What's this? Woohoo! Oh, Sonic, no wait, you didn't finish that, did you? No. Oh, just look at the crisp environment on display here. Wow. Right, oh my god, joystick, please, joystick, please! For crying out loud! Go left, there you go. Well done, joystick. Well done. There's a rock there. We are rationing this one life with everything we have. Please give me a life. Please give me a life. It's all I ask for. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. LP? Work. Good. We're still alive. We're still alive in the jungle. I feel like Bear Grylls right now. Just let the game do what it wants. And we've got another life. We've got a blistering speed rail section. We're not going to skip the fire. We're going to methodically destroy all the enemies. We're going to make sure the joystick responds. I said we're going to make sure the joystick responds before we can jump up, easily get over the little gremlins, and get ourselves the last piece of the temple key. 6 minute 38. And not only that, strength level 6 before Eggmanland. It's all coming together. Everything we needed had been unlocked. We were ready for the final act. With another 2-minute boss out of the way and an achievement to go with it, we returned to Shamar for the last time. Pickle booked our next flight. In front of us now was the Egg Dragoon, the next obstacle from our Toshiba S50-B-15Q tail that ended our run for a second time in a series of QTEs. 34% of the phone's battery remained. To reach the Dragoon before it died became our immediate challenge. But to get there was first the longest level in Sonic history. We reached the drop zone, the final stage upon us. Welcome to 180p Eggmanland.
It's about to get dangerous. All right, here we go. This is going to be a tremendous issue. Excellent. Oh my gosh, the bobsled just disappeared. I thought we started sliding on our bottom. It's actually going to work out for us here. That was really unlucky. I timed that jump really wrong. As long as we time this right, we will make it. Perfect. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Left, Bosch. You have really pulled through for me this time. Are we going to have the jump height to actually pull off this next bit? I don't think we will. But we're going to have to, because there's not a chance that we make it through the pipes. It's high enough. He just won't reach. Oh no. How am I supposed to do this? Oh gosh, I haven't done this bit in ages, let alone on touch controls. This is one of the most scary sights I think I've ever seen in this game. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think that's pretty much confirmed it for me, that going that way will be impossible. But if that way is too, then what can I do?
What I should have done was grab the one-up nearby and keep trying. Which is what I eventually did, for the next 25 minutes. Almost half an hour of tootling on the pipes. But remember, there's a checkpoint halfway through the room, so no going back for the life. And you know what that means.
He's actually pushed me off. The game has just pushed me off the edge.
In the 13th hour of recording this video that day, it was starting to get to me.
Oh no, why would he do that animation and it drag him down? Who thought that was a good idea? Oh, this is it. We're done. It's over. I can't go in a straight line, not with this shoddy camera work. I've just held down and he's gone up. Now we have to go all the way back to the beginning. And I'm on 19% battery.
The next checkpoint was utter relief.
Come on.
We made it! We started off strong through the day section, but surprise, surprise, more QTEs were right around the corner to plunge us deep into the lava once more. Nerves struck when one of the platforms decided it didn't want to spawn in for a while, though hardly a scare for us. The QTEs this time? Easy. Victoriously, we sailed down, being sliced and diced again and again and again until we were dead. It was especially worrying since the laser struck again moments later. We were forced down the slower Werehog path, prevented from performing the major skip I was hoping for. But no, we had to play the game normally. Ugh. If I could take one positive from this, it was one shocking revelation when I realized not all hope in my once so treasured technique was lost.
Oh wait, no, I just realized. Because on the phone we don't have the length of our jump, we still do need the twin needle technique. Its legacy lives on. If only on poor hardware. And there it is.
Yeah, we probably still didn't need it.
Before long, the end of Eggmanland was all within my reach. Down, we move on to the Egg Dragoon. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we will actually be able to beat it this time. And we are down to 9% battery. I think we're just going to have to give the Egg Dragoon a miss for another half an hour or so, even though it's 1:30 in the morning already. We'll charge up, we'll regain our strength, we'll stay composed, and we will aim to beat this game. Finally. I'll see you there. Actually, can we beat it before my phone dies? Can we beat Egg Dragoon before my phone dies? That is the new challenge we are all wondering. Should be A now. We've done it. We've done it. Now we move into the core of the earth. Let's see if we can beat him there. Oh my gosh. This... If we just take a step back for a second, this is so amazing to see running on a phone. Oh, that just missed. No. Perhaps we can catch him on the way around. Yes! Good hit. This is where it counts, people. This is where we lost for a second time on the laptop. Let's do this. Keep my fingers ready on the bumpers. Now this is... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. We've beaten the Egg Dragoon. It's just B to finish it off. I know that off my... I've just watched too many Just Max D fails to know that one.
Oh shit, I'm just gonna get... Fuck! I forgot the last QTE! Oh my god, I shouldn't have checked my phone.
We've beaten the Egg Dragoon, and all that's left for us is Dark Gaia. That's right, baby. The heart's pumping now. It's just a shame that the phone's about to die, or else we would head straight into it. At the very least, you will. I've just got to take a break, let the phone recharge, and everything I said before this applies now. Here we go. This was it. The endgame to our low-end Sonic Unleashed journey. Though it didn't start off according to plan. Due to how the screen recorder works with the emulator, disconnecting my headphones to use the charger meant breaking the audio, leaving it mute. Once the battery was recharged, the game had to be relaunched. Wait, is it if you quit now, you have to do it all over again? My progress? Partially unsaved. We were thrown back into the Egg Dragoon for round 2. It had to be beaten again. If I was weary during M-Pire City, I was a whole lot worse now. It's been about half an hour since we last played, and my little brain decided to take that and think, time for bed. As you can see, the bags under my eyes have been well earned in what we've been doing today. Good grief, it looks like I've been punched in the face. We have to ignore them. We have to cast them aside for just a few more minutes so we can beat the final boss and end this chapter of our YouTube career and hopefully move on to even worse ones. And I can't wait to be there with you. Let's get started. And get started we did. For such a colossal event, I had in front of me my greatest speedrunning weapon, the Denny Dog, a guide put together with my own 2 hands containing the entire order of the game, and most importantly, the exact location of every rock Dark Gaia would throw. A series of fast boshes from Chip led us quickly into the first Colossus segment. Maybe too quickly, as my temperamental bumper controls drove us deep into Dark Gaia's traps and into the darkness. They were back on our side for the second attempt, where we landed our first hit to complete the first of 3 phases. Phase 2, while similarly brilliant in dodging all of the rocks, seemed to be a bit more complicated on the Colossus than the first section. Woo! Oh! No! Oh! Oh, I saw that coming a mile away. Oh my god, we did that with, what? 8 milliseconds to spare? We're the best. This is why we're the best at this game. Phase 3 is where the Denny dock really shined. Where the attacks came faster than ever, we had a technique to avoid the unavoidable. When the dock warned of every lane being blocked, we moved Chip to the highest possible point, let Dark Gaia attack, then dropped down to let the oncoming rocks fly over our heads. With Chip outperforming himself with all 5 fast bosses, it was onto the final Colossus section. Oh dear, not a good start. I'm sure he is getting ready to do something, and so am I. Celebrate. We've been shot. Hurry! Why am I stuck? No! Oh my god! This time, with only 11 milliseconds left, we put out the clutch, we've been shot, we stumbled, and we still made it. This is worthy of being the final run. This is worthy! And with the last cutscene skipped, we had at long last reached the final fight against perfect Dark Gaia. It was time to end this. Time for the big finish. Will we avenge the Toshiba S50-B-15Q? Let's find out. On my mobile phone. Oh, it looks so blurry, but other than that, it's amazing. I love it. I love everything about it. Wow, we've actually made it to the final boss on a phone on an emulator. I think that is a true testament to how amazing the team behind this recompilation have done. Because if we're able to get a game as big as Sonic Unleashed to run on a mobile phone, not even natively, that is such a huge achievement. And the final snake arrives, which means we'll be heading into the final QTE section. This is it, people. I want pinkies out. I want fingers crossed. I need everything you can give me right now. We are going to have to mash X for our lives. Well, I can't speak. I've just got to pay so much attention. I know that they're in order and they're always the same, but I don't want any little anomalies. I don't want any shenanigans. I just want a clean win. That was really close. Here we go. We're going to try and mash it as we did before. If not, we'll have to try the strategy of taking it easy. I'm mashing! Come on! Come on! Yes! That's it! Come on! We're going to do it! Finally! After a year, we're going to do it! All that's left now is we've got to hurl into the Dark Gaia boss. He can't stop us now. And that is Sonic Unleashed beaten on a mobile phone. That was insane. And I'm so glad you guys were there to recommend this to me. Okay, you didn't recommend the phone thing. That was all me, to be fair. You just wanted me to play the laptop, and I appreciate that, because it might have been actually nice. But this was so much better. I think we really challenged ourselves with this one. The touch controls. A nightmare. But today, we make history by being the first people, probably, who knows actually, to beat Sonic Unleashed on a mobile phone. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for sticking around for so long. This is another long one, I'm pretty sure. If you liked this video, I recommend the previous video, Sonic X Connect Generations, where instead of playing normally, we use a first-person mod and use the Xbox One Connect to control it. A whole lot of fun. Otherwise, there's my laptop playlist as well. All the other laptop videos I've done in a similar fashion to this, check them out. I'm sure you'll love them. And my throat, I'm sure you've noticed, is really struggling now. So I've got to finish this off. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.